Hi, Stacy here to talk to you today about the top questions that people search for on Vera Bradley on YouTube. My friend and I found the top 20 questions people have for Vera Bradley on YouTube, and basically a lot of it was the same wording, like, are Vera Bradley purses made in China? Are Vera Bradley bags made in China? So I went through those 20. Really, there are 5 key questions that people have while searching YouTube for Vera Bradley. And hopefully this video will help explain all of them. So the very first question is Vera Bradley vegan? No. They've never advertised themselves as vegan. They do have a leather line, if that bothers you. But they are most well known for their cotton bags. And they are 100% cotton. But they've never advertised them as vegan. I don't even know how a cotton bag could be vegan, but I'm not vegan, so I eat steak and eggs and you know, I don't pay attention to that, but they've never advertised themselves as vegan. So, in a nutshell, no, Vera Bradley is not vegan. The second most common question, I hear this a lot, is Vera Bradley made in China? Yes, now it is. They didn't used to be. They started out in Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is one of the places I claim as a hometown. I lived there for 6 years, met my husband there. Absolutely love Fort Wayne. And they are headquartered still in Fort Wayne, but all their production has moved to China. Most of it moved in 2007, and since then, what little they did have in the U.S. has now moved overseas. I have noticed a few of their bags. I think their leather line is now made in Vietnam. For the most part, everything comes out of China. Now, you can easily find this out for yourself if you have bags or looking at them. This is a vintage bag, and if anybody knows this pattern, I would greatly appreciate it if you could tell me in the comments below what it is. I'll show you the Vera Bradley tag here. Is one of the vintage ones that says Indiana. And so it's clearly made in Indiana. We've got this one here. Again, another vintage pattern. I don't know what it is. It has even the tag still attached, but there's no retail information on it. So if anybody can tell me, I'd greatly appreciate it. This is a little more updated tag here. And it says made in USA. And it, like I said, older vintage pattern. Now this is a newer one. This is painted feathers. Came out last year, I believe. There's your Vera Bradley tag, and it says made in China. So Vera Bradley bags are no longer made in the U.S. I have heard no rumors about production coming back here, but yes, most bags are made in China. The third most popular question is, are they machine washable? It depends on the bag. Actually, here, let me grab this. Again, they used to have washing instructions in their bags. The bags that do not, and I'm talking about fabric here, obviously not leather, but the fabric bags, if they have a base, a sturdy base, you need to take out the cardboard before you wash them. If you can't, then you can just only spot clean them. But the instructions here on this one, 100% cotton, machine wash cool and gentle cycle, do not use bleach, tumble dry low, remove promptly. So even though this is a vintage bag, those instructions pretty much stand the test of time. I like to use Woolite on bags, just to be a little more gentle on them, delicate cycles. Sometimes I throw them into a laundry bag depending on the detail on the bag. So for the most part, they are machine washable. You could also Scotch guard them if you want to prevent stains. Yet to try it, I'm going to soon, hopefully for a video, and see how it turns out. Question 4. Are the backpacks durable? Overall, yes. I've had a few where the straps have come off, but I've loaded the backpack up with a lot of weight. There are lots of different styles of backpacks. This used to be a very, very popular one. This particular pattern is Midnight with Mickey. But this is just called the backpack. That's it. There's a lot of confusion on that. Okay, what style is backpack? That's it. Anyway, this used to be the most popular bag to take on vacations, aka Disney World, Disneyland. A good backpack for shopping. Keep your hands free. You can put your sunscreen, your camera in it. I've never had any issues with this size of bag, and I have quite a few of these, which I'll do another video on. This one's always held up for me. The one in particular that I'm talking about that has the straps that could have a little bit of an issue if you overloading them. This is a campus tech backpack that's new style, in lilac tapestry. I haven't had any issues with this. They're pretty sturdy on the straps. It does have additional pocket with padding for your laptop or tablet. This is designed for school. Obviously, it's still cotton. You know, hopefully you don't drop it in the mud. My son dropped his backpack in the mud yesterday. Poor kid. Luckily, I had wipes, but he does not carry a Vera Bradley bag. But I did have wipes in the car to help him out. But this is pretty durable. I've never heard any complaints overall about the durability of backpacks. And then let me show you the campus one, the older style campus backpack. It doesn't have the additional pocket there. It does have a hole there. You can slip your wires for your earbuds through. This is the one I was talking about that I've seen just maybe a couple issues with the straps. There. Side point to mention, if you are a plus size fan of Vera Bradley, sometimes these straps aren't, that they don't stretch out enough for you. And I wish that was something that Vera Bradley would address, because a lot of their fans, you know, are real women. They're not skinny stick models, nor should they be. I'm not. But I do wish they would accommodate for their some of their fan base. But anyway, I digress. The straps here, hood, you can see, let me see too. Campus Tech backpack and the Campus backpack are reinforced there. It's not the fabric, obviously, to make it adjustable. Just a few of those, and if you buy this from Vera Bradley and it happens, take it back. Call them. Customer service is great. You know, they've credited me, you know, in a form of a gift card before when I've had an issue. Obviously, provide your receipt to show proof of purchase. But they do a good job there of taking care of you. The very last question that I don't know why it's kind of surprised me. I've heard this question before, but can the Weekender fit under an airline seat? Answer is no. It's a big bag, and it has a sturdy base, so it doesn't have a lot of flexibility like a large duffel does. That's similar in size. This is Flower Shower. Let me unzip it here. But this will not fit under an airline seat. It is airline compliant, but will not fit under the seat. You can see that sturdy base there. It comes with a removable strap. So it's a great travel bag, and I can see why that was a common question. But this bag, show it in all of its size here. Obviously, it's not going to fit. This is the front here. It's not going to fit under an airline seat. Now, what I personally like to travel with, a couple different bags, and I've flown a lot back in the day. But this is the cargo sling, and it's caught up with my fanny pack here. Okay, this is the cargo sling, and this is an older style because it's Java blue. They've since updated a little bit. This will fit under an airline seat. It holds a ton. It is crossbody there. I fit my hairdryer, all of my toiletries in it with no issues. You could put diapers in it, whatever. It does not have a sturdy base, but it does have the piping here that kind of reinforces the base. Still machine washable. I've used this bag a lot, and look how colorful it still is. No issues with this bag. So I like to travel with the cargo sling. And then under my shirt, I like to wear a fanny pack. while traveling. I just like to have my wallet, my phone, my absolute essentials very, very close to me, again, under my shirt. I have this one in English Meadow, and then I have, I think it was a travel pack that they called it in Calypso. I'll have to show that when I find it. It's even smaller than this and holds less. And a little more concealed. I don't know. You may think it's kind of dorky to wear a fanny pack when you're traveling. I think it's absolutely essential. And this one's seen a lot of action too. I don't know if it looks kind of, yeah, I've got a big old mark there from who knows what, and it's a white base pattern. So I think I had this in Deco Daisy too, I believe, now that I think about it. But for some reason I stuck with English Meadow. And it's seen a lot of action, but it's held up, and it's adjustable around my waist, so I can fit this through my belt loops. Never lost anything at an airport, knock on wood. And I highly recommend something like this to travel with. So those are the questions that the top questions that we've seen on YouTube. Hopefully this has helped you plan for your trip, or provide more information about Vera Bradley if you're looking into possibly buying a purse and want to research a purse that you got. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any comments, especially if you want to tell me what those patterns are, I greatly appreciate it. I've been researching them. I haven't found them yet. And that means something, because I researched Vera Bradley quite a bit. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to also learn more about Vera Bradley, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.